What have these last couple days been like for you, man?
It's been surreal. It's been amazing. It's been surreal. It's been a lot of love, a lot of flowers given. You never know what's going to be expected. And most importantly with me, I just want to give thanks to everybody that showed me love and support on me retiring and retiring and also moving on to my next step of sports analyst. And at the same time, is you just don't want to forget nobody. But I'm bittersweet that I'm leaving the game that I gave so much to and dedicated my whole life to. But as always, life, a lot more life left outside of basketball. So I'm very happy, very energetic to move on to this next phase and next step in life. And just give everything I gave like I did at basketball to being in the studio and being an analyst.
I mean, you gave so much to the game, and you still got a whole lot more to give, like you said. When you look back on the journey on the court, man, what are some of the things that stand out to you the most,
But just in the NBA or just anywhere in general.
just in general?
Just being a skinny kid from Raleigh, North Carolina, I would never expected all this I accomplished. I don't know where to start. Give a lot of praise to both of my parents. You know what I mean? My dad, he passed away when I was 9. My mom, Francis. My dad was John Carroll Wall. And my mom that passed away when I was 29. So there's a lot of love for them because without them two, I'm not on this earth. I don't have opportunity to be Jonathan Wall. So there's no Jonathan Wall without them two. Just me being from the south side of Raleigh, North Carolina, growing up playing in the Boys and Girls Club where most kids grow up and play and learn how to play the game of basketball, to have an opportunity to play for the Garner Road Bulldogs AAU team, the first team that put me an opportunity to be on the travel circuit, to finishing my AAU career with D1 Sports, to going to East Garner Middle School from playing basketball there to going to Garner High, to going to Broughton and getting cut, to ending up at Word of God Christian Academy where I finished my high school career, then to going to Kentucky where I played 1 year and played under Coach Cal, and then been in the NBA where I got the opportunity to get drafted by the Wizards and get opportunity to fulfill all my dreams of making it to the NBA. So you gotta give a lot of shout out to Taylor Young, his family, and the Wizards organization, then get an opportunity to play for the Houston Rockets organization, then finishing my career with the Los Angeles Clippers. So I think it was a heck of a journey. The only thing I regret that you can't really regret that's a part of basketball is the injuries. I think without the injuries, we know it could be a different story and a lot more basketball still being played, but I wouldn't change my journey or anything I went through for nothing in the world.
You're still and will always be a giant in this Raleigh community, man. And we just saw your foundation giving back a couple weeks ago. Why do you think it's so I can still be that positive influence in your community?
Well, for one, this is what my mom instilled in me, be known as a better person than just a great basketball player. So that's one thing I'm always going to believe in and live in. Even though she's not here, she's always here watching down on us. And two, she loved giving back to the community. She always gave her time. Even when I was in the league, she was still working at AAU tournament, doing concession stands or even giving out the tickets. And people like, why are you working? She's like, 'cause I want to. Like, I love to give back. Like, no matter where my son is in life and what he's made, I still want to be the same person I always was. And she never let money change. That's something I believe in and stand on. But most importantly, just I like to give my time. Like, I don't care if the media are there or not. I like to give my time and presence and give all these kids hope, though, no matter what you want to be in life, you got the opportunity to do it. And I think me being present, them seeing me as a normal human being, not just a basketball star they see on TV, they get to touch me, they get to ask me questions. I gave so much of money and time back that I just love giving back, seeing a smile on these kids' faces. Like they be excited to see me, but I'm more excited to see them because I know that I'm giving them an opportunity to take a burden off their parents' back or even just take a burden off their back and give them hope that whatever they want to be, they can do it. So I love giving back and definitely love giving back to my community in Raleigh, North Carolina.
This is the hoop state. So how much did just this area and how competitive and these guys that came before you, like Lavelle and Nate and those other guys, PJ, just instill and just how important the game is to everybody around here.
You just said it, man. Like you named some great guys. You got David West. You got Brock Young, you got Charlotte Randolph, you have all those guys. People even go back and forget Pistol Pete went to Broughton High School. Just a hoop state. Like you said, it's a hoop state, man. You're going to play basketball anywhere, everywhere. Before we had the opportunity to go into these gyms like all these kids have now, it was whatever park you seen, you stop. And you just play pickup. Like it's times where my mom was driving and we going home and I'm like, I just want to play a little bit. Like I go hoop. And we'll stop and shit, sit in the car, sit in the park, and I play 30, 45 minutes to an hour. And it's like, all right, it's time to go, going home. So it's just competitive nature, man. Just love the hoop. I think that's where I get it from. Dacian Road is a place where when I was young, I remember going down there and playing. My cousins and grandma and all them lived down there. And one day I went to play my first time and they picked me last. They're like, you too young. I went out there, was killing. You know what? Next time I came, I was the first pick out of anybody as a young kid. So that's just my competitive nature. Always playing against older people, I think made me tough. Like I couldn't call fouls. I wasn't really supposed to be on the court. And that kind of instilled in me like to have that gritty dog mentality. Don't back down from nobody. So like I said, I always tell people like everybody like, man, I wish I was from this area and that area because some other states get that bigger exposure of basketball because of where they are. I wouldn't change my exposure being from where I'm from for nothing in the world because the South Side of Raleigh, North Carolina made me the player and the basketball player I am today.
Hey man, you said it perfect. Last but not least, man, you rolling into my world now, man. You being an analyst, you're gonna be doing some journalism. What's that look like? Because I know you said that you retired, but you're not done. So what's the next steps looking like, and where can we expect you, man?
Yeah, it's not done. That's why I said we're doing it the wall way. A lot of people
Yes,
thought I
sir.
was done and just thought I was retiring for no reason and not knowing what was next for me. And I got to give a lot of credit to my team because I didn't never thought about being in this space of being an analyst. And it came opportunity when I had opportunity to do the G League showcase, and I did broadcasting there. And then from there, NBA TV gave me a couple games this past year, and I kind of just fell in love with it. I mean, I'm always talking basketball, with friends and family all day. But you get in that world where now you're on TV, so you got to be a little bit more professional than you are with your friends. It's a little different. And then shout out to Kevin and Brandon from Amina's team from Amazon Prime. They reached out and it's like they watch a couple of my shows and interviews on NBA TV, and they wanted to offer a deal. And I was like, man, is this really what I want to do? And I was like, you know what, go for it. Like, give everything you got, like you did for basketball. So that's the space I'm in. I'm glad to be a part of their team. This their first year doing the NBA coverage. They're gonna be out in LA and Culver City. They building a dope studio. I can't wait to be around. A couple weeks ago, I went to the seminar and just got to be around like all the people I'd be working with, meet the team. They had their Thursday night football people there that was
Yeah,
there when they started 3 years ago.
that's
That
right.
even helped them build to get to where they are now. So I'm glad to be on the first year of the NBA coverage season, and I'm ready to get started. It's a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings. Like I said, it was bittersweet to lead a game that I love, but I'm super excited and energetic to take the next step and next phase in my next chapter.